Welcome back to my channel. Today we explore the value of a specific coin, the top 4 most valuable Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny. So let's get started. First up, the Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny from 1952 without mint mark. This coin may look simple and even dirty at first glance, but it carries history, value, and strong collector interest, even in worn and dirty condition. Many people find these coins in old jars, drawers, or inherited collections and wonder if they are worth anything in today's market. The 1952 wheat penny was produced during a time when the United States was moving forward after World War II. Copper was still the main metal used for 1-cent coins, and the design created by Victor David Brenner was already more than 40 years old by this time. The front of the coin shows Abraham Lincoln facing right, with the words "In God We Trust," Liberty, and the year 1952. The back shows 2 wheat ears framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, which is why it is called the wheat penny. A wheat penny from 1952 without a mint mark means it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Coins from this mint do not show any letter under the date, unlike Denver or San Francisco coins, which show a D or S. Collectors always check this area first because mint marks can affect value. However, the Philadelphia issue had a very large production, which makes it common compared to some other dates. Condition plays a very important role in value. A dirty condition coin usually means it has heavy discoloration, dark brown or black surfaces, grime from circulation, and loss of sharp details on Lincoln's face and the wheat ears on the back. Many of these coins spent decades in circulation, so it is normal to see wear on the high points like Lincoln's cheek, jaw, and coat, as well as flat wheat lines on the reverse. Even in dirty condition, this coin still has value because it is made of copper and because wheat pennies are popular with both beginner and advanced collectors in today's market. A 1952 wheat penny without mint mark in dirty, circulated condition usually sells for around 5 cents to 25 cents, depending on how heavy the wear is and how dark or damaged the surface appears. Coins that are extremely worn or damaged may stay closer to 5 cents, while slightly better examples with readable details can reach 25 cents or more. Sometimes people think cleaning a dirty coin will increase its value, but this is not true. Cleaning actually lowers the value because collectors prefer original surfaces, even if they are dark and dirty. Natural aging is always better than an artificial shine, so if you find this coin, it is best to leave it exactly as it is. There are rare cases where a 1952 wheat penny may be worth more if it has a minting error, such as a double date, off-center strike, or unusual metal flaw. However, these are not common, and most dirty condition coins do not show these features. Still, it is always a good idea to look closely using a magnifying glass just in case. Collector interest in wheat pennies remains strong because they represent an important era of American history. Many collectors enjoy completing full date sets from 1909 to 1958, and every coin matters. Even common dates like 1952 without mint mark help complete those sets. That steady demand keeps the value stable, even for low-grade examples. In conclusion, the most valuable Abraham Lincoln wheat penny 1952 without mint mark in dirty condition is not a rare treasure, but it is far from worthless in today's market. Its value generally ranges from a few cents up to about $1/4, depending on condition and eye appeal. More importantly, it carries history, character, and a strong connection to the past, which is why collectors continue to search for and keep these classic copper coins. If you have one, hold on to it, because small coins like this often spark big interest among collectors around the world. Next up, the Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny from the year 1955 without mint mark, and why collectors still search for this coin today, even in good condition. The 1955 Lincoln Wheat Penny was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which is why it does not carry any mint mark under the date. During this time, millions of pennies were struck to support everyday trade in the United States, and copper was still the main metal used in penny production, giving this coin its classic brown and red tones. This coin features the well-known portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the front, designed by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln faces to the right with strong details visible in the hair, coat, and facial features when the coin is well preserved. On the back of the coin, you can see two wheat ears framing the words 1 cent and United States of America, which is why collectors call it a wheat penny. This design was used from 1909 until 1958, making it a favorite among collectors. The 1955 wheat penny is especially popular because of the famous double die error from the same year, but it is important to understand that the regular 1955 penny without doubling still holds value in collector interest, especially when it survives in good condition. Many people find these coins in old collections, jars, or inherited coin lots. A 1955 wheat penny in good condition usually shows even wear across Lincoln's face. The wheat ears remain visible and the lettering is still readable. There should be no major damage, such as deep scratches, heavy corrosion, or holes. Natural aging and light wear are acceptable for this grade. The metal composition of this coin is mostly copper with a small amount of tin and zinc, which also adds to its appeal. Because modern pennies no longer contain this much copper, many collectors like holding these older coins as a piece of history from a different era. In today's market, the value of a 1955 Lincoln Wheat Penny without mint mark in good condition generally ranges from 50 cents up to $1, depending on eye appeal, color, and overall preservation. Coins with nicer brown color and clear details often sell toward the higher end of this range. While this coin is not extremely rare, it remains very collectible, especially for new collectors trying to complete a full wheat penny set. Demand stays steady because many people enjoy collecting affordable historic coins without needing a large budget. If you have a 1955 wheat penny, it is always a good idea to examine it closely, check the date, look for doubling, and keep it safely stored. Even a simple, good condition example represents real history and still carries value in today's collector's market. This is why the Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny from 1955 without mint mark continues to be one of the most searched and talked about pennies among coin collectors today. Next up, the most valuable Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny from 1948 without mint mark in normal, dirty, circulated condition. This coin was made in the United States just after World War II, when the country was moving back to peacetime economy and normal daily life. The Philadelphia Mint produced millions of wheat pennies in 1948, and coins without a mint mark always mean they were struck in Philadelphia. This year is important for collectors because it represents the post-war era and the continuation of the classic wheat penny design that people love today. The obverse of the coin shows the portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln faces to the right, and the words, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1948 appear on the front. Over time, many of these coins were used heavily in daily life, so finding one in dirty condition is very common. Dirt, dark color, and surface wear are signs of circulation and age. These marks tell a story of how the coin passed through many hands over decades. On the reverse side, you can see the famous wheat ears design with one wheat stalk on each side and the words 1 cent and United States of America at the center. This wheat design was used from 1909 until 1958, which makes these pennies very popular among collectors. Even people who are new to coin collecting enjoy searching for wheat pennies because of their history and classic look. A 1948 wheat penny without mint mark is made of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. This copper content gives the coin a brown color when circulated, and over many years it can turn dark brown or blackish, especially when it is dirty or stored improperly. Normal, dirty condition means the coin has not been cleaned and still has original surface grime, which some collectors actually prefer over cleaned coins. In today's coin market, condition plays a big role in value. A 1948 wheat penny without mint mark in normal, dirty, circulated condition is not extremely rare, but it still has value beyond face value because it is an old copper coin and part of the wheat penny series. Most examples in normal, dirty condition usually sell in the range of $2 to $5, depending on how strong the date is and how much detail is still visible on Lincoln face and the wheat ears. If the coin has clear date, readable lettering, and no major damage like holes or heavy scratches, it can be worth closer to the higher end of that range. Even dirty coins can be collected as long as they're original and not harshly cleaned. Collectors often warn beginners not to clean old coins because cleaning can actually reduce the value and remove original character. Sometimes people believe every old penny is worth hundreds of dollars, but that is not always true. Value comes from rarity, condition, and demand. The 1948 wheat penny without mint mark is valuable in the sense that it is collectible, historic, and made of copper, not because it is extremely rare. However, millions of people still enjoy collecting these coins and completing full wheat penny sets. For YouTube viewers and beginner collectors, this coin is a great example to learn about how condition affects value and how history adds meaning to simple, everyday money. It's also a reminder to always check old jars, boxes, and family collections, because you never know what piece of history you might find. Even a dirty old penny can still be worth more than 1 cent and can be the start of a serious coin collecting journey. Next up, the Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny from 1956 with the D mint mark. This coin was produced at the Denver Mint, and it belongs to the final years of the Wheat Pennies series, which officially ended in 1958. For many collectors, this period is special because it represents the closing chapter of a classic American coin design that had been in circulation for decades. The 1956 D wheat penny may look simple at first glance, but it still carries history, value, and strong collector interest, especially when found in normal, fine condition. The obverse of the coin features the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Lincoln is shown facing right, with strong but soft details still visible in fine condition. The word Liberty appears to the left of Lincoln, and the date 1956 is shown on the right. Just below the date, you will see the small D mint mark, which tells us the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. In fine condition, most of Lincoln's hair details are worn but still clear. The outline of the face is smooth and recognizable, and the lettering remains readable without heavy damage. The reverse side displays the traditional wheat ears design, which gives the wheat penny its popular name. 2 wheat stalks curve along the left and right edges, framing the words 1 cent in the center. Above that, you will see United States of America and the motto E pluribus unum. In fine condition, the wheat lines are mostly visible, though not sharp. The central lettering is strong and complete, and the overall look of the reverse shows even wear without deep scratches or heavy corrosion. From a historical point of view, the 1956 wheat penny was minted during a time of economic growth in the United States after World War II. Copper was once again widely available, and coin production was stable. The Denver Mint produced hundreds of millions of pennies that year, making the coin common in circulated grades. However, demand from collectors keeps this coin relevant, especially for those building complete wheat penny sets by date and mint mark. When it comes to value, the 1956 D wheat penny in normal fine condition is affordable but still worth more than face value in today's market. A typical fine condition example usually sells in the range of $1 to $3, depending on eye appeal, color, and overall wear. Coins with original brown color and no major marks are more desirable, while cleaned or damaged pieces are worth less. Even though this coin is not extremely rare, it remains popular because it is part of the classic wheat series and easy for beginners to collect. Collector interest in the 1956 D wheat penny remains steady because it is one of the last regular issue wheat cents. Many people enjoy searching old jars and collections, hoping to find clean examples from the 1950s. While high-grade, uncirculated versions are where the real premium lies, fine-condition coins still have a place in the market, especially for collectors who value history over perfection. This coin represents everyday American life during the mid-20th century, and that connection keeps it meaningful. In conclusion, the Abraham Lincoln Wheat Penny 1956 with D mint mark in fine condition is a solid collectible with historical importance, classic design, and dependable value in today's dollar market. While it may not make someone rich, it is a respected and enjoyable coin to own, and a great addition to any wheat penny collection, especially for those who appreciate the final years of this iconic series. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more coin collecting content. See you in the next time. Happy collecting!